Hello and a very warm welcome back to the channel. My name is Roy. If you're new to this channel, please do consider subscribing, and while you're at it, leave a like. Okay, now for this video. So today this is going to be a solo video, and that is due to the fact that Frederik is having his exams right now and he doesn't really have time to make videos. My exams are over, so that's why I'm going to make this video and make the next video on my own. And we always upload every other Friday at 7 p.m. Yeah. And then for the concept of this video, I was thinking about doing a little pickups video because I've picked some items up, obviously, but I only picked up like I think 6 or something like that. And that would be a pretty short video. I was thinking about including a sort of wish list thingy into this video, and I'm going to do that with like a tier list, so you know, like the cool CDG hard shoes or S tier, you know, like that. Okay, but now let's start off with the pickups, I guess. And yeah, I'm going to do this progressively, so starting off with the most whack items and ending with the coolest items. Okay, so let's start off with the first item. This is a vintage tee, and it's actually a tour t-shirt from the Believe tour from Justin Bieber in 2013. And yeah, I picked this up purely as a joke, and I'm definitely going to wear this t-shirt in a sarcastic way, if you know what I mean. Because it's pretty cool. It has a very nice fade to it because, yeah, I think that the previous owner wore it a lot, or it was just laying out in the sun or something, I don't know. But it's pretty cool, has a cool fade, and yeah, I'm definitely going to wear it. Okay, and then the second t-shirt that I picked up is also a vintage t-shirt. This one says,
So gut kann man mit 45 aussehen.
And this actually means, translated to English, that something along the lines of you're still looking good at 45 or something like that. And obviously I'm not 45, but yeah, this is also a sarcastic t-shirt. It's printed on a Fruit of the Loom heavy cotton t-shirt, and it is a size L, so this t-shirt is more oversized compared to the previous Justin Bieber t-shirt. And yeah, just a basic t-shirt, black. You can throw it on basically every fit, and also I'm definitely going to wear that one. And then for the third item, I picked this very old vintage Christian Dior polo. It says CD for Christian Dior on the chesticle, and it also has, I think, the French like flag colors on the like little crest. Yeah, it's from Christian Dior Monsieur, to be specific, but yeah, it's a very old one, and yeah, probably just going to resell this because I don't really think that the color fits that well on me, but yeah, great pickup in my opinion to just resell. Okay, then for the following item, this I do not have with me right now, but you'll see it in the overlay clip because yeah, you know, like time travel and everything. But okay, so the next piece is from Raf Simons in collaboration with Sterling Ruby, and I think that they did this collaboration in 2014. It's actually very cool to see a sort of like really organic workflow between them, since Raf Simons also collaborated with Sterling Ruby while he was working for Dior, and yeah, like cool organic workflow that they have. And this t-shirt in specific features a very big zip on like the side of the chest. It's just a black colorway, and if you open up the zip, it yeah, like exposes a red panel stitched in there. It's not really a pocket, but it's just for aesthetic purposes. And I think that they chose for the red panel since I think that this is Sterling Ruby's like signature color that he uses in a lot of his artworks. And basically I just stumbled upon this t-shirt in a consignment store, and I picked it up for a pretty reasonable price. And first off, I really like it because of the fit. It's pretty cropped, and it's, I think, a stack size small, so it fits pretty skinny on me, and I do like that for the summer. Second of all, it's a basic t-shirt. You can just throw it on every fit. And then third of all, I bought this to have something from the Raf Simons Sterling Ruby collection, because I'm not such a big fan of this collection, since the collection features a very, very heavy amount of poppy, flashy colors. I'll throw some pictures up on screen to show you guys. Yeah, there were some iconic pieces such as the long sleeves that feature like the snake mouths and like the fathers prints all over the t-shirt or long sleeve. And then of course the parka that you probably saw Travis Scott wearing in, I think, his Mamacita video clip. I'll also throw that up on the screen. But yeah, very nice pickup in my opinion. And then next up, I bought these vintage Chanel glasses. And I picked these up for a very reasonable price. These are very cool in my opinion, since they are like super lightweight and it's just a subtle flex. I dig sunglasses a lot, and I mostly wear them during summer because the sun's out in summer, you know. You can also wear them in winter of course, but I'm not really that type of person. Very cool. You can see that they have this like split in the middle of the CC logo on like every side where the like arm meets the frame of the glasses. It's in this very, very dark like red colorway, and the frame is just made out of plastic, and it really contrasts a lot with the silver details and the silver CC logo. Just a very cool set of glasses in my opinion. And the next item is a pair of shoes and a pair of Prada America's Cup shoes. These are actually in a size 36 or a size UK or US free. I'm not really sure which one of the two, but they are size 36. So they don't fit me, and they are for the resale because they won't fit my girlfriend Eva. She has a bit bigger feet. But I picked these up in a vintage store. Very cool pair. They feature a very light dark colorway throughout the shoe, and then they have this like dark green accents on them, and you can also see like the Prada logo on the tongue and on the sole, but the ones on the sole have rubbed off a bit because obviously these are vintage and they are still in a very mint condition, and that's why I picked them up for the resale, you know. These do feature like little Velcro straps instead of just laces, and in my opinion that's a bit cooler. I think that the men's Velcro strap ones have 2 sets of Velcro straps, but I'm not sure about that. But I do dig these shoes, and very good pickup again. And now, last but definitely not the last item, because this is the second last item. This is a jeans jacket, and it's a jeans jacket from Saint Mind Antwerp. What's in the name? It's a Antwerp-based clothing brand, and they upcycle clothes. Super cool brand. Everything is made like 100% genuine, honest, and made with very much thought after it, since you know upcycling is the next big thing. Because in my opinion, like overproducing mass production like Zara, H&M, all those bullshit brands, that's not a vibe, you know. So okay, now about the jacket. I really love it. It's a harness horse jacket, and I'm not saying that I love it because it was gifted to me, just to make that clear. I really and honestly love it because it's adjustable, and the color is very cool. It's like a super dark blue color / almost indigo, and as you can see right now in the overlay clip, it matches my Walter Worldwide jeans perfectly. Super cool. They like the pants and the jacket match each other so well. It's like a BDSM / horseback riding vibe, you know, like whenever that situation may occur, I'm ready. But super cool jacket. The only downside that it has is that the harness blocks the front pockets of the jacket, but they have been thoughtful for that. So they like installed some cool, or like just fucking pockets on the inside of the jacket, so that the utility of the jacket isn't lacking, you know. Yeah, I'm super glad with this piece, and again, thank you very much to the people over at Sane Mind. And then now, last but definitely not the least, I do not have the item with me because I bought it from someone in the UK, and yeah, like customs aren't having it since Brexit, so that's the reason why I do not have it here with me. But it's a Dolce & Gabbana denim jacket. It's in this like dark blue color, like almost gray, almost black color, you know. Yeah, it's a tag size small, the one I bought, and it is a women's wear piece. So I am keen on finding out if it's going to fit me. I picked it up for a pretty reasonable price, but as I said previously, it's now at customs, and yeah, you know, like sometimes they are like, you have to pay extra money, so let's hope they are not going to do that, you know. But yeah, I don't know, man, we'll have to see. But it's a super cool jacket, man. I came across this one in a size small on another platform because I bought it on Depop this time. But like the price on the other platform was stupid cheap, and I bought it, but the seller wasn't active. So yeah, my purchase was declined, and I had to search for the jacket on another platform. Came across it on Depop. It's a bit more expensive, but still pretty reasonable. Let's hope again that the customs aren't going to buttfuck me, you know. But yeah, super cool jacket, and I hope that it's going to fit me. Otherwise, I'll probably give it to my girlfriend or something, or maybe resell it. But yeah, you'll probably see the jacket in an upcoming video when I do have it. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. Well, let's move on to the second part of the video where I'm going to talk about my wish list, and I'm going to like do this with a tier list, so you know, like listception. Starting off, I'm going to start off with tank tops, and from two brands in specific, from Raf Simons and from Ludovic de Saint Sernin. And I really like the tank tops that Raf released in his Redux collection like a couple of months ago. So the Redux collection, if you don't know what I'm talking about, features pieces from older collections which he re-released to like earn money off those pieces, since older pieces are very hyped and reselling for 10-20 times the retail amount, sorry. But yeah, I really dig the Generation print on the black tank top a lot, and then the other one that released in that collection, which was the Collapse one. And yeah, I do dig the history behind those pieces. I do think the Redux collection was a good thing to do as Raf Simons. And yeah, I dig the pieces a lot, but I think that the retail price for those two tank tops, for like one individual tank top from that collection, was I think around $250. So that's very, very expensive for a tank top, and I do not think that I'm going to buy one from the Redux collection, since, you know, like retail is only $250, so resale I think sits around $300 to $400, maybe $500. So yeah, and then Raf also released some in I think 2015, but I'm not sure, so do not come to my house and stab me for saying this wrong. But I really dig the tank tops that he made in collaboration with Robert. I really dig the tank tops that he made with the prints from the photos from Robert Mapplethorpe. And yeah, very cool. Just a basic white tank top, and there are versions with, I think, like the American flag, which is like the coolest picture in the collection, or the most hyped at least. But yeah, super cool, very clean, and the fact that Raf keeps it so clean and easy to wear is in my liking. I do dig that a lot, since, you know, you could just throw it on every fit. And yeah, now let's move on to Ludovic de Saint Sernin. So he's a Parisian designer, and he's independent, which is super cool because, you know, literally every brand that you like is owned by a bigger company, such as Vetements, Balenciaga, they're owned by LVMH. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Don't come to my house for saying this wrong. I mean, Balenciaga and Vetements are owned by Kering. I don't know how to pronounce it, but at least Kering, you know? So don't come to my house. But I do really admire that because, yeah, as I said previously, every other company is owned by a bigger one. And it's very cool because Ludovic has only done 5, 6 runways. I don't know, like not a lot, but I do dig the tank tops that he has. They're also pretty basic, and they feature the little logo from Ludovic de Saint Sernin like on it in rhinestones, and I have been considering to buy one of those, but I'm not a fan of rhinestones, man. Like, okay, I'm a fan of rhinestones, but I'm not a fan of rhinestones falling off the item that I spent money on. You know, like if I buy something, I'm looking for longevity, and I do not see that in there. And that's why I haven't bought one up till now. But I just wish that he'd make those tank tops with just an embroidered logo instead of the rhinestones, because he did like 20,000 versions of the rhinestone tank top with like LGBTQ rainbow rhinestones, like black, white, literally every color that you can imagine. Okay, and now let's put the tank tops from Raf on like B, because yeah, like the Redux collection is a bit milky in my opinion because, you know, like it's released and still expensive, and yeah, cool design, but he didn't do anything new, you know, like it's pretty lazy, but hey, who am I? But yeah, that's a B for me. And then the Ludovic ones, like if they'd be embroidered, I'd put them on A, but because they're not, I'm also going to put them on B. Okay, and then now let's move on to the second item on my tier list, and that will be, those will be some Bikkembergs boots. And yeah, I really like Bikkembergs boots, and I would want to add another pair to my collection since I already have these that I'm wearing, and I really like them. They're pretty cool, have like a metal heel, but I'm definitely looking into buying a bungee cord iteration. And I don't know how much versions there are, but I know that there are like high tops, low tops, different types of leather, different colorways, you know, so literally anyone. Of course, like the black on black with then the blue bungee cord or the black bungee cord would be super cool, but hey, let's see what the future has in store for me. But yeah, like Bikkembergs boots in general are super cool, and yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to owning some bungee cord pairs in the future. Yeah, I think that I would place bungee cord boots definitely in the A tier, because, you know, like they're a bit hyped, but it's a super cool design, very cool boot. They're like almost 30 years old, so who am I again, you know? And then, okay, and then for the following item, I'm definitely looking into buying a like cropped sweater. Not necessarily the Raf Simons Disturb sweater, but just any Raf Simons cropped sweater. And yeah, like you have a lot of versions from autumn winter 2017 where the Disturbed one is part of. They are very cool in my opinion, pretty unique, and it just looks like your mom washed it too hot and it shrinked, you know, like it's pretty original in my opinion, and it's very cool. I think I put these sweaters in the C category because of yeah, okay, it's an original design, okay, it's good quality, but it's still pretty basic, and you're still going to be paying a pretty hefty amount for those pieces. So I think it's only right to put this item into the C tier, you know? The next item, and that will be a, like, okay, I'm just looking into buying something from Serre, but the items or the pieces that I like the most are the like moon intervened upcycled t-shirts from, I think this is the Serre green line, and it's a cool concept in my opinion because they just make a pattern, and I mean like a fit pattern, and then they just use random old vintage t-shirts with quirky and cool or cringy texts on them, and then they like make a little hybrid of the Serre like, I don't know if you can call it monogram print, but yeah, I'll just call it monogram print, and then the old vintage t-shirt, and it's super cool. I've seen like a lot of versions around, like women's wear and men's wear, but it really depends on the graphic on it, you know, because on some sites you can buy it, but it's unknown of what t-shirt you'll be getting, you know, of what print it's going to have or what color it's even going to be. So like that's a bit of a downside for me. So I think that I'm going to be looking around for this t-shirt on the second-hand market, because then I can really choose the one I want, you know. Just super cool in my opinion, and again, upcycling is the way to go. So yeah, and then I'll put this on the A. No, I'll put this on the S spot, because yeah, you know, like upcycling, this is the last time I'm going to talk about it, but okay, upcycling, you know, so it deserves a spot in the S tier for me. And then the second last item is going to be this Prada backpack that you're going to see right here, and it is from the first collection that Raf Simons made over at Prada, and yeah, I really love it because it's Raf Simons working at Prada, and the patterns and the graphics basically on the garments and everything are made by Peter de Potter, and that's super cool. I just want to have it, but like this bag, I think it's like 1.2, so yeah, that's pretty expensive, and I'm like going to look out for these in outlets, but I'm really not sure if they're ever going to be in outlets, you know. So yeah, I'm hoping to ever buy one of these bags because it's super cool, and yeah, like again, super cool. I'm going to put this definitely on the S tier list because yeah, last time. And then for the last item on this tier list, this is also going to be one from the first collection that Raf made over at Prada. I do like the pieces from the women's collections more than the pieces from the men's collections. Besides, like, I do really like the bombers from the past fall winter menswear. Yeah, that I'll just throw up on screen. But the item that I'm talking about is are the hoodies that were featured in the first women's wear collection, again with the same prints that you just saw on the backpack, but then it's on a hoodie. So if I ever decide on buying an item from said Prada collection, I think I'm going to opt for like the backpack, because like longevity wise it's better because it's black, and I'm definitely going to get more wear out of nylon than a cotton hoodie. And I do think that I'm also going to place this hoodie on the S tier, just because like Raf really is going for it, man. Like, okay, his own brand and like little collaborations that he's doing are like a bit lacking under the things he's doing and outputting at like the houses he is working for. Take for instance, like as I said previously, the collection with the photos from Robert Mapplethorpe, that's pretty lazy. Like, everyone can throw a picture of somebody else on a like hoodie or whatever, you know. It's pretty lazy, and you can see that it is lazy because he was probably spending more time over at Calvin Klein at that time, and right now we can see the same. He's working, like, putting more effort into Prada, in my opinion, than into his own brand. And like the Fred Perry, Raf Simons collection, like the new collection, also released like a couple of days ago, I think, and that's again like pretty whack in my opinion, because he's putting the most of his efforts into the houses he's working for instead of his own brand. And I'm not blaming him for that, and I'm not saying that it really is that way, because I have no idea. That's just from my observations. And yeah, I do really like Raf Simons, and yeah, you could probably see that in this tier list, because like the most items were from Raf Simons. Okay, so thank you guys very much for watching this video, and to everybody that stick till the end, another big thank you to you guys, because thanks to you our video is going to be outputted to more people and we'll be able to get a bigger audience. And we're also almost, or by now we are at the 400 subscribers mark, so hooray. No, like, I'm really grateful, and yeah, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and see you next time. Goodbye.